Hello over here. Is it recording? Hello over here. Is it recording? I can't hear myself. Sorry, I recorded that. Oh, wait a minute. Why was it playing multiple times? That was weird. Anyways, let's go check. Anyways, let's go check. Anyways, let's go check. It's doing that apparently. Let's find, I guess. Yeah. Hold on. Medieval Dynasty. Yes, we're playing Medieval Dynasty. There's been a new update. We want no word or what's been happening so far in it. I think I haven't played on this game or on this new computer at all. I think I haven't played on this at all yet. Let's make season take 5 days. The building limit is greatly increased. Unlimited stamina. Unlimited carrying. The enemies and their stupid health. Not too much a fan of that. I want to keep him at 30. Keep animals at 30. Fast. Everything on fast. So, XP gain increased by 500% technology points. We need to put on the maximum because we need to get the maximum. Those reputation points we keep on 100. We put it on 200. We get double the reputation points. This is perfect. And I completely forgot how to play this game, so please forgive me. I do not know how to play this game. Excuse me a lot. We can skip this video, I've seen this before. Well, yeah, you can create your own character, that's right. I forgot about that entirely. You can create your own character.
Follow me.
Follow me.
Follow me.
Will you marry me?
Okay, there we go. I don't have the, I don't want to adjust anything. Let's just leave everything the way it is. Or almost as it was. We'll leave everything almost as it was. Because our default name is Melody, or Xenia, and others. Oh my god, the game's lagging quite a bit. Is that the initial loading, or what is happening here? I've turned off FPS, but I have enabled VSync. Maybe this is causing the majority of the issues. I'm getting 157 FPS. The game should be running on my computer. I'm not even joking. But this new computer, the game should be running at a million FPS. I do not understand why it's doing this right now. I do not understand why it is running so badly. This is like playing on the old computer. This is exactly like playing on my old computer. Really, really bad performance. As a child sleeping there, they must have changed something in the settings. That must have done this. I'm looking for a location. Oh, I'm stealing it all then. If they hate me, no matter what I do. If they hate me no matter what I'll do, then I'll steal everything.
When the new supplies are going to come.
I need to build a new place, and as I said, I completely forgot how to play this game. This is not good. I should have maybe remembered at least some of it. I mean, infinite stamina. I wanted to turn off the food as well, but that would be cheating. So it's not really necessary once you have any other food. Any food works. You can eat raw meat and just tank the sickness that comes from it. You don't need to worry about it saying, just tank the sickness that comes from the... You know, just tank the sickness. Just tank it. Just tank it. This is a test stream too, by the way. I'm not really serious about playing this right now. I am not serious about it at all. At all, my friends, at all. Is my stream even recording? Yeah, the game is being recorded, it says. Yeah, it is. Very what? Oh, yes. Talk to Sidowin. How about I don't? How about before talking to this fellow Sidowin? How about instead of doing that, I'll grab some things first. The majority of it is reeds. Skills. Oh, there it is. Strong liver. Strong like an oak. Hence faster movement in war. We need the faster movement in water because we're going to walk into the water to clean ourselves. We're going to traverse the water relatively fast anyways, or relatively often. Unlike us today, we don't get pneumonia, we don't get it. So we don't have to worry about it. Fucking hell. There'll be fire, sand, a bit of straw. We need more than 200, that is for sure. a new level. Okay, less damage taken. We need poison resistance, because with poison resistance we can survive poison effects. Getting as many twigs as possible is also a crucial thing to do. So I forgot how to craft. Ah, Q. How can I craft more? Oh, I can't. Doesn't show it anymore. Okay. I think I need a building hammer to make. I think you need a building hammer. But anyways, here we see a beautiful set of rocks in their natural habitat. They're looking beautiful and stunning, and they attract no danger towards them, no foes, and no foul beings. All these rocks do is they linger around, waiting for the ages to wash them away, glazing them with algae and mold, moss, and other nastiness. We're picking them up to take and use them to build our own construction. Look at these ants. These feeble tiny beings, not knowing about the dangers of the world and the things that us humans have to worry themselves. There we go. Should be enough to make. What's a stone sickle in the game? Always. I can't remember that. I think that's a new item. Anyways, we are in dire need of getting wood. Ah, it's already equipped. Hey. Okay. Why is this not... Hold on. Oh. I had to equip a hotkey. That's what it was. Yeah, there we go. I had to equip and change and edit and use my hotkey. Ah, they made these new pedal set for... Yeah, I got 2 logs. How good that'll do. How much good that will do. I guess I should build my own house first. Look at these ants crawling from under the trees, under the rock. Look at all these trees. Ants. What am I saying tree for? We're cutting a tree, that's quite obvious. Oh, it is a strong axe. A stone axe, it is very strong. I've gained a level as well. No levels. What is this? Rabbit has not jumped. Houghton has not stood any chance against us on our vicious attack. He has not stood any chance against our vicious attack. As man, alas, stole the biggest predator of them all. Ah, yes. That's how the harvesting worked. Either way, so we're gonna cut some trees. It's probably best to target trees by their type, their archetype, or that. While I was checking outside, somebody was letting their dogs run, and the dogs was going crazy, chasing and running around like crazy, and, well, one of the dogs of another person was almost run over by a car, and it was not too long ago. That is just what you get. That is what you get, is you let your dogs run, and you don't put a leash on them. If you don't put a leash on your dog, and you just let them running because you think you're above the law and you're above everything, then your dog gets run over by a car, or they run off, and maybe they get, well, in the USA and America, they would be shot if they attacked or invaded the property of somebody else. And you would cry, but you would be absolutely in the wrong, because you put a leash on your animal so it doesn't run away, or you deal with it running away, but you cannot get mad at your own incompetence dealing with the dog by yelling at it for running away. You need to remember your own weakness, and it's been your own weakness. You have been the culprit here, causing this animal to run away. Have they changed the bonus of the gaming? Nova. Have they changed the attack skills? They have not. They are nearly useless. A 30% steadier hand while aiming equals nothing. The only effect you would notice would be at something like 100 or 80%. But 30% is measly, it is barely noticeable. I would go as far as saying that it is hardly noticeable. I hear a deer. A deer. There's a deer. There's a copper axe as well. The free axe made of copper material. Ready for the usage. It can be used immediately. Potions. There we go. That is working better. Thus, hunting this animal will be a chore of impossibility with a note, no weapons. No throwable missiles. Nothing. Without any missiles, manually thrown or fired in a projectile form. Without that, we will be unable to shoot and kill any animal, wound them or trail them, tail them. It will be a Sisyphus job. Great Greek philosopher, rolling up his rock on a steep hill, never reaching the summit, as it always falls down and starts rolling down at the end of the day. Such is Sisyphus' plague, the inability to ever reach the sanctity of mind and achieving his goal for which he was destined. We will reach our goal. I will craft a hammer. A whole wooden hammer serves us very well. I'll make a wooden pickaxe as well. A wooden pickaxe with stone fixed to the front. They'll serve very well. We're unlocking buildings as we proceed. I will not cut down the birch trees. The birchen trees only drop 2 logs. The maple and pine trees, they drop 4. 3 to 4. In the same time I can cut down a maple tree or a pine, I can cut down the other tree as well. So obvious, it becomes obvious which is the best choice of tree to gather. Excuse me. His axe is withering away very quickly. I shall replace it very soon. But it served me well for a few tasks of gathering. I see cabbages somebody dropped. Very, very fresh cabbages. And cherry wine. I shall get drunk. I shall get drunk and relish. In relish in this time. Here is a point for building. A very well point for building, probably, up here. Yeah, here is probably a very well organized point for building a building. And we're building a building that we build. In this case, you do not have the allowance of the Castellan. Oh, this son of a bitch called Sedwin. We have to talk to him. He needs to give us the permission. Alas, it would have been too easy. It should have been easier, but it did not allow us to be easy like this. Very well. The axis broken, it finally gave way. I will make 3 more. I can cross them in my hands. It only takes 7 or 8 seconds, like this. The game automatically replaces the tool that you have in your hand with a tool of the same type in your inventory. If you have multiple axes of copper, it will replace every one of your copper axe that breaks with another one of the next best quality. If you of course only have stone axes and iron axes, it will not automatically select the stone axe for you. You have to manually select the stone axe again. It will only replace the items of each single individual, equal type, not individual, equal type. There we go. Oh, she's screaming very loudly as she's jumping. But we are talking to the person with the exclamation mark. We could also sell. To some of these traders, we could sell things. Let us see.
How is life treating?
This is a weapons seller. Getting no money out of this. There. Oh, we're getting some. We're getting some very good money out of this. It could be better, but
My wares
we
never
shall not.
see you around.
See you around. We will see. We will talk to this man real quick and hope he. A list of tests. I need to do.
First, do no harm. Second, get yourself a nice saw. You'll need it.
My lord. I have forgotten what he wants me to do. He said. Well, I see it. I need to make a spear. I need to make a torch. We need to skin the chicken. This next to the box. If there is any box or any chicken. I do not see any box. Alas, we shall use the spear. Here is a training target. I see. Skin the chicken just laying here. Just infested by ants. We need to make some meat. Alas, it has been done.
My favorite patient is back.
Speak with Mirogod. Mirogod is a very important person. It appears like he's sitting by the cherry tree, standing by the cherry trees. What do you want of me? Speak with the Devon. Let's speak with him quickly before the day ends, otherwise... Very good. We have finally achieved the most important goal. If told off the Lord of the Land and his minion, we have told them both off, and we have gained rights to build on their lands. We have enough food to survive, maybe for a little bit. Even though we're poisoning ourselves as we eat, it shall not be a big issue. Health is regenerating, health is cheap. Food is not. We just head to the wrong place. I think we just confused ourselves. I think we have just had confused ourselves for a short moment, but we are back on track. It's past these trees, and then following up the road, past... What is these? Are these elks? That is elks, magnificent creatures. They are magnificent beings, look at them. They look wonderful. The bull is much larger than the female. Not quite sure what that's supposed to tell us, but it will tell us something. There's a rabbit running, fleeing away from us, from harm. But alas, it has no chance. A very large rabbit. Here is our end point for building. And we will pick the start point for building. We'll pick the start point for building somewhere up here. The building, our house, can be finished. It can be constructed now. I will prefer to build it on this side, making it much easier to traverse. I will see our hammer to put it in number 7. There is obstacles. There we go. Yes, sometimes man himself is the biggest obstacle in the way that needs to be overcome. We've been in the way of our own building. Alas, our settlement is finished. I'm just joking, it has just begun. The madness has just begun. All right. We are in dire need of multiple constructions. Storage. Materialistic storages are very important. The materialistic storages provide us with a means to store our goods. Alas, you need stones, of which we don't have any. We have skills available. Good. %, additional affection from a person we talk to. All these rocks are part of the same giant rocks. Almost all of them. The button S stands for torch. I've just now forgotten, or just now remembered rather, how lengthy this game is to play to achieve anything. Anything that would come close to what you would call progress. Colloquially call progress. We're finishing the walls, first of all things. If it's correct, the official documentation has mentioned that there was a new thing added. Lighting inside of the buildings, storages in this case. I see lighting over there. I see some lighting over there. It seems to be functional. But is it? It is very bad lighting. Measly at best. It could at best be described as measly. Sticks and stones. Those need to be gathered as well. Very good. I remember you would drown in sticks and stones before. Apparently they nerfed it. They've changed the balancing and the strength. At least it does appear like this. It hastily appears as if it was changed greatly to be of less benefit. Those are sad days indeed. I need one more harvest, then I'm next level. Now the trance of the woodcutter, the most important thing at the beginning, you're cutting our own trees. With each stack of the woodcutter's trance, you get additional strength or additional speed. additional speed for cutting the trees. So tree stacks, you would get a decent buff. You would get a decent buff to your abilities. Each time you fell a tree, you also shave sticks off of it. In this case, we get 6 sticks out of the tree. Mathematically, it's still better to get and find little bare branches and bushes like this. Harvest every little twig you find like this. Don't forget to get the reeds as well for the roof. It seems trivial, but reed is a very important item. By getting another torch, it has run out really fast. It appears to me that it has also been nerfed. It appears to me that it also has been nerfed how much durability you get out of a torch. Seems like everything has been nerfed. Very not impressed so far. The most you see in this game happening, sadly, is the balancing towards making the game longer and slower. You barely ever see any beneficial readjustments. You would say buffs. The developers do obviously and quite apparently not favor buffing the game in a beneficial way for the players of the game. It is already late. I've lost my settlement already. I will be careful. I don't want to die to any foul creatures. Here's twigs for free. I'll take those as well. Means the trees have been greatly nerfed. I remember getting hundreds of twigs in no time, but alas, the balancing is always being reworked, and developers can never leave the game alone. Developers can never just leave one thing alone and just balance one thing. Developers, all of them, generally do one thing. They see something and then they nerf or readjust the entire game. It was not necessary to adjust the loss or gain of twigs, but alas they did. It is just another bit of this nonsense that the developers have engaged in. Thankfully this construction here, this warehouse, when finished, will serve all the purpose we need. I will build a primary... I built our primary source of income here. The wood shack. The wood shack... The wood shack is easily filled with people. You assign 1 or 2 persons to this, give them access. While they are building, or while they are gathering, they will bring home enough logs for a lifetime. It's not a problem. It's not a problem to build any of this. So getting the ability to hunt down trees and to cut down trees faster might not even be that necessary to level extremely high. It would, on the contrary, be relatively trivial at some levels, and we are reaching the level at which it becomes trivial relatively quickly. As soon as we have our first villager, it has already become, or it will have already become, trivial. Now I do need a very important construction. Food storage. For food storage, I need to make a field. I need to make a farming field, and I need to sow the farming field one time. I would best do this now, in this season. List I might not be able to do it next season. And since it is getting dark, it's better to return home. After cutting this, it would be best to return home and plan a new housing, a new construction tomorrow at daytime. Because at night time, like this, I do not trust. This is the storage. And beyond it is the house, our sleeping quarters. We will sleep. Have your full nights of rest. Good morning, and a week. We will need a house. And we will build our housings in a far-off location, not too close to the rest of the village. The villagers do not mind walking a little bit. Shall be careful to not meet any foes. I will make 3 more axes just in case. Here's a camp. Ah, yes, a camp. We shall investigate the camp immediately. What is to be found and had here? Night vision potion. A deer that has been not yet skinned and cut apart. A bow. The luck is finally on our side. Arrows, arrows, arrows. It was a useful location, this camp. I saw a wolf on the left. Which is already howling. With full health, we should be able to take wolves even in melee. If we do not hesitate, If we do not hesitate, if you do not hesitate too much, you can get the upper hand and the first strike. And whoever gets the first strike might win. It took 3 hits to kill him. Not too bad balancing. I shall acquire more trees in an effort to, well, try and get the building completed. I'll also have to do a phone call in a bit. I'm going to see how late it is. It is late. I will wait probably an hour longer, and then I will call the workshop that I need to go to. Where's my hammer? My hammer is on 7. I shall craft another one just in case this one breaks, and they break quickly. Of course, I need logs. Of course, we do acquire logs. There is nothing new about it. As a badger, a badger becomes a hostile creature once you hit it one time. Once you hit a badger one time, it becomes a very hostile creature, or if you follow it for a prolonged time. Who have not skill points have no skills. I need the morale as well. Twigs are very necessary. A hunting shack is necessary later in the game, so we get our own food. Quick and easy without having to do anything. At some point, the only thing we will have to do is get our own tools, somehow, and provide them to the villagers. Right now I'm just working on getting my storages completed here. I'll see if I can afford enough material. Hey! The badger has eaten me once, but it's okay. It's going to get eaten multiple times more. Kids. Ah, yes. Logs are needed. You might be shy. No, we're not adequate. We will now get, if it's possible, a hoe and a small sack. Where is my hoe? I can't find it. There it is, number 8. The sack is number 7. And the hammer is on number 5. Very good. Do we have any stuff for this? We have this. Half the... I will make a farm I'll make a farming location, and I'll make it relatively easy to distinguish. I'll put it behind my home. I'll plot the field like this. I'll have to plot it a tiny bit different like this, so... It's not very easy. They should have made this quite a bit easier to deploy these things. They should have made this a little bit easier. So this is 6x2. It is 12 plots off the farm. Am I getting experience for this? I'm getting experience for this alone. Very good. So, now we need fertilizer. We need 4 fertilizers. I will do so in an effort to try and get it done.
It's time for a beverage.
I have no... Oh, I could use a beverage indeed. Luckily there's water. There's fresh water nearby. I hope there's water. Let's drink it from here, even if it's dirty. Yes, we're heading the right way. So we're going between south and north. We're going between south and north. From and to the village. That's fine enough for me. I will build the food storage, and then I will employ the first villager to follow me and live with me. Do I need to... Well, who is the... Is nobody working yet? Nobody is working yet. Who sells seeds? This is herds. This is clothing. It is very, very hard to see at the moment who's selling what.
How can I help you?
This fellow, he has food. He only has food, this fellow. Who is selling
Goodbye.
Who is selling the materials for a farm then? Surely not the clothes here.
Do you need anything? Good luck.
This is a precious wares trader. Does the herbal trader also sell
Take care. Hello.
seeds? No.
Only the best. Take
Of course
care.
not. Which one is the farming trader? There's no farming trader available.
How are you?
And the materials trader for tools and such also has seeds. Very interesting. We're looking for this fertilizer 4.
Price is so low you don't need... See you soon.
See you soon, well, never again. Getting a bit disoriented here. Where am I? Well, if it's a bucket, it's a bucket. If it's for free, it is for free. Nobody's missing it. Hello there, you know. He was just sniffing and said it is not him. Is that implying that my terrier is smelly? Oh yes. We are in fact smelly. Take a look at that. I will come back to you, friendly people, to recruit. Don't worry about it. I will return. Penny very tired. You very tired. Penny very tired. Very, very tired, yes. You very tired. I'm getting very, very tired. What's this noise? Yo. The ability to harvest 640. What did I say about the birch trees earlier? Do not harvest them. And here I am harvesting birch trees. For the twigs, yes. Here we are. Less durability loss of an axe when using it. Hit it a little bit too early. But we need more stones in this. Many, many more stones. This is sadly the early game, looking at the ground a lot. Looking at the ground, picking stuff from the ground. It's very boring, yes. But what can you do? So, the food storage needs to be built right next to the normal storage. But I'll do this first. Fertilizer. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Then what? Creatures are making noise. There we go. Very good. Now, we built food storage. Needs to be unlocked faster and earlier. That's just my opinion, though. Yes. A whole ton of logs are required. They're not the same, but we are next to logs. So let's deforest a lot of these areas here. Let's deforest a little bit. Let's craft a few more axes, just in case we need them. Each tree needs us 4 logs. Can't be mad at that. Very good. Yeah, this. Careful, timber. Do not let it fall on your head. You might die or get knocked unconscious. If you get rendered unconscious in this game, you will return to the living very quickly. If you die, not so much. I will see if I can. No, I will not see. I need more logs. I know already. I was just going to see if I have enough to finish the construction, but I personally know I don't. How many twigs does it need? 10 twigs to make one of these. I'll make one more axe, because I just lost another one. I'll see, how many do I have? 6, 7. I have 7 axes. That should be enough for this phase of the game, at least. I need to outsource some axes to my followers, the ones that I'm going to recruit. This tree, and then we're done. I think we should have enough. The biggest part needing 3 tree trunks and logs is the middle part, the reinforcement. I'm pretty sure of it. The reinforcement of the storage and food storage is the most part that requires. There's only 1 log. This needs multiple. Of course. You finished the food storage. Dropping away everything that is food. as it is best if we put it in here. Now we shall need another building shop. A wooden production. Isn't it? Sticks and stones break their game. Do not know what causes this music to change. Fascinating. It is a fascinating change. Fascinating. I shall employ a person. Very importantly, I shall also use the bucket on number 6, because I will need a full bucket of water to satisfy the needs of my villagers. And once I have a villager, I need to employ them and also need to give them food and water. Food they have, water they don't. A very nice animation. I will recruit a person. Remove yourself from my vicinity, beast. I'm not looking to side with it. Use me. Ah, blocked. Cannot be harvested. My good madam?
Hello.
Rudolfina has joined. Rudolfina has a house. Yes. And she can work at the woodcutting shop. I can do and quickly adjust this workshop. She has no work at the moment. It is not very helpful. If she has no work, she's going to be no use to me. Oh. Let's rough now. I forgot. She needs firewood as well. If she does not have firewood, yes, she will not be happy. I completely forgot about this as well. Small mistakes are being made. I will put a very easy trick. I'll put a few sticks in here, which she will take as firewood. I will then give the tools into the storage here as well, the general storage, exactly. I'll put the sticks in the general storage, 1,000 kilograms. There is enough room. So she has enough material, so I'm going to tell her to do a job. Do sticks. and do them with higher intensity. The maximum intensity will cause them to work just fine. 26 logs per day will be just fine. Aha. Sticks and stones break my bones. And the badger gets broken by this. Headshot. I would be very happy if we could complete the construction now. While it is getting nighttime. I do not like harvesting trees with too many bushes around. They will fall, or the trees will fall into, or the logs will fall into the bushes, and they will get obscured. And it will become harder to find them. But this is fine. We're doing very well. I have it. I think I have enough logs. For the time being, I should have enough logs to finish it, which would be very positive. Yes. You have it. Now at the working station, at this one, which is also very nicely lit, I like it. We can craft buckets. First of all, we cut the firewood, which is necessary for wood, while villagers to burn. The style has not been changed, so it still makes 4 firewood for 1 log, which should make still much more, but it's okay. And we're getting 2 planks out of a log. Very nice. I can thus make more buckets. And once I have a well, I can fill the buckets super fast. And super fast buckets, well, super fast buckets are a good thing. Yes. No, I don't want to put the buckets in there. I need to put the food storage. I need to put the bucket with water in the food storage. Here it is. Same with the meat. There we have it. What does the statistics say? Not enough wood. Well, this can be changed. The villagers might not like this, but they will like this. 8 units of weight. Yes. This. Got it. I will return a bit later. I will need to rest a little bit. Just saving a few times just to make sure that The game won't lose the progress. It would have been a shame. I will return.